Hello and welcome to the Experiment Lab, the daily show with JK. I'm JK, your host, and I'm joined by Amar. Hi, Amar. New beginning, new month.
Hi JK. Good morning. Right, you are here.
Yes, we are starting the new episode of our talk. Right now, we are creating content that is exclusively for the members, right? So the member only things. So whatever the calls that we are going to get with the recruiters, we'll put those things in the public domain and we'll make some fun of it and we'll explain the process. What is this experiment about and how we are doing this? And also, once we get successful result from this, we just show to our members the exclusive content of working behind the scene of the project. So let's pick one of the projects, right? Either it can be TCS project or LTI project. Of course, Cognizant project, we can always play it out, right? We have the recordings, the videos, or even the state client project. So those things we will upload and publish it like on the member only platform. What do you
Yeah,
say?
right. Yeah, we can uh, do it, sure. And lots of uh, company. Like the bank, any that is called Gainwell. So many companies we already have applied for getting a job, like City, Bank of America, and yeah, Cognizant, TCS, so CTS. So yeah, we can do one thing that we just upload those, or we can live all of those uh, potential part of this. Uh, I mean, companies when we will start, and we will live to our audience that what is happening with them. Yeah, we can do it for members only, right?
Yes, absolutely. So again, let's start with today's voiceover, right? I mean, not voiceover, the call from someone. Okay, right on time when I told call is coming. Hello.
Hi, this is Omar here. I'm from W3 Global. Am I speaking with Manal Kandan?
Yeah, who's this?
My name is Omar. I'm from W3 Global.
Tell
This
me.
call is regarding that we have a position for a project manager. Are you available?
So who is the client?
For this position, the client is confidential as of now, but there is an implementation partner, Wipro.
Okay.
And the position is based in Austin, Texas.
All right.
And they're looking for a consultant who's having a good experience with content management.
All right. So why don't you send me an email? I have a meeting to attend. So I'll talk to you later. Probably you can send an email with the client details and pay rate, what we can do about it.
Can I just know the last thing, like your work authorization and the pay rate you're looking up to, if you don't mind?
Yes, sure. I'll share that in the email. What is the best you can offer? It's a contract, right? Or is it a full time?
Yes, it is a contract one. Our client is looking to pay around $60 per hour on 1099 or C2C.
Okay. All right. So that we can negotiate. We can talk about that. Send me that in an email. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, okay. If you can just like give me a 2 more minutes, I can submit your profile on priority basis, just in a turnaround time.
Sure. What do you need?
If you know, just let me know the rate. Is that be fine with you so that I can just send you the RTR and I can submit your profile?
Sure. Send me that
if you
RTR.
want.
Yep.
And may I know like how many years of experience do you have in content management?
4+ years.
4+ years, right?
Hmm.
And are you currently working with them? Because I have your resume till 2020, HPE Austin, Texas.
So where did you get my resume from?
I've got your resume from my internal database, job portal.
Okay, that's not an updated one. That's why I told you, like, send me an email. I'll respond to you with all that you need.
Okay. I've sent you the email. And may I know your work authorization, please, if you don't mind?
Green card. What is your email, right? I don't see you. What is your name again?
Omar.
Omar?
Omar Uddin. OMER. Omar Uddin.
Okay. W3 Global. Got it.
Yes.
All right then.
So 1099 would be fine with you. It will work.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, that's great. I'll send you the RTR for that. Okay.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Then. Yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
All right. So he is not going to leave me till I tell him or I hang up on him. So that's what they all do it. So that is something like I really wanted to talk about. And this is something like, even if I don't respond to him in the next few minutes, he will call back again. I can guarantee you that. You want to bet on that, Amar?
Yeah, I believe because I have the experience.
So now you
Right.
have that experience. So you don't want to bet.
They will call you again and again because he's very eager to submit your profile for their client. If they will do that and you will select for the interview, and after passing the interview you will get the job and they will get a good commission, right? That's why they are disturbing you again and again, and they will do it. Yeah.
Okay. So yes, so you don't want to bet against that. You want like to side with me on this. We don't have any option right now, like to play, right? Let me play this voicemail again.
Yeah.
Hi Manikandan, this is Christina from Pro IT. Kindly confirm your correct location via text message or email, and we are waiting for you to submit the profile. Thank you.
Hi Shiva, it's Peter Side from GVD Systems. But do you have an interview, interview call for at 1 p.m. EST? So please be available at that moment because I have rescheduled it for you for today. So please be available at that moment. And I'm sure it's going to take forward, and client will definitely going to consider you on this because he liked your profile a lot. That's the reason. So please call me back, and if you have time, and please be available at this moment for the interview. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Hi Manikandan, Yatin this side from Rani Infotech. Once you have labeled, please call back on my number 408-385-9368. Thank you.
Hi Manikandan, this is Pradyum from Rani Infotech. As discussed, I submitted your profile for project coordinator hybrid role for the location Massachusetts. Please give a call back to my account manager. He is waiting for your reply to submit the profile. I've dropped you an email. My email ID is pradeep.yadav@raninfotech. I've dropped you an email with his name and number. His name is Yatin Arora. Please give me a call back so that he can move forward to submit the profile. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Well, so we have been getting a n number of calls on these profiles, as we all know that, and we have been playing out this voicemail right now. And also, since this is going to be a member-only content, we are trying to make that exclusive. Let's share some interesting project recordings.
I'll provide quick background and then we will get into the training. We have started the iterative process with release 1.20.1 back in 2020. That was our pilot project. And this year we have 5 releases, and these are more of a transition releases. We have completed 3 releases: 1.20, 1.1, 1.22.1, 1.22.1.1. All these 3 releases are already completed, and currently we are working on 1.23.1 and 1.24. And recently have completed our last waterfall release, that is 1.23, which was really successful. And also from 1.25 onwards, we will be completely switching to iterative model. So that is a quick background, and Lionel has already talked about the day 1 agenda. So at high level, like we have like introduction, like we have 2 themes: introduction and City KYC iterative SDLC. Introduction talks about the generic SDLC framework and the details and all that. And the second theme, iterative SDLC, it talks about how we have tailored the iterative SDLC to meet City KYC needs and all that. So with that background, I will start with the introduction. Here, like we have 5 slides, and also like on the second theme, we have 5 slides. So in total, we will be covering slides today. So with that, first we will look at waterfall versus iterative. Since we are transitioning from waterfall to iterative, I think we will spend few minutes just to talk about the differences between waterfall and iterative, and then jump on to iterative methodology. As you know, City KYC has been using waterfall methodology from last 2 years. And with the waterfall, usually like we work on yearly basis, 3 major releases and 3 to 4 minor releases. And when it comes to major release, usually it is 8 to 9 months release, and minor release is somewhere around 4 to 5 months release. Key challenge with this methodology or the model is time to market. Basically, business has to wait for at least 6 to 8 months to get the new functionality or features. So with iterative, now we are trying to, mitigate that issue or the challenge. And also from methodology perspective, waterfall is it's pretty sequential. And also like we had to do the requirements, the design and planning really early in the SDLC, and we had to really lock down everything and then move to design development and all that. So definitely waterfall provides less flexibility.
Well, I win on the bet. What did I tell you? The call is coming in again, and he texted it, and
That's why I did not wait.
Hi, Manikandan, this is Umar.
I told you, right? I am on a meeting and I will call you back
I'm sorry.
once I'm done with it.
Sure, sure. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you.
So this is what will happen during our show or even during the day. We will not be able to do anything. And these exclusive content for the members, I think we have to record it and upload it and then make it as a member only rather than it getting interrupted in between and during our show as well. Again, we don't need that kind of confusion and also the members to be like puzzled, like what's going on, right? I'm listening to the recordings and I wanted to know what's happening over there, and every 5 seconds I will interrupt and uh, kind of JK is kind of faint. That's kind of moment it will be, and so that's why like I don't want like to do that. Let's focus on as well for the public what they are going to get from our shows, what they can expect, all those things. And interestingly, right, our team, like we all were working hard and trying to get new members as well. We interviewed few of them, and also we talked to few about their interest to join us. So we will try to welcome them, onboard them, and explain to them, right, what is this experiment about. So when we have to do that, so how will you address to them? Can you tell to our audience, right? So what will be your pitch? How will you pitch in saying that like what is experiment lab and what are we doing in the daily show? Just like Iftikhar asked, right? So what is the agenda of your show?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I will introduce with them that we are a part of the Stucknow Foundation. We are doing this experiment last 2 months. Yeah, and so we are letting know to our audience that what is happening with the recruiter and with the client, also with the candidate, because we are doing this experiment by faking our everything. I cannot say only for resume. We are faking everything, right? So, and with the fake email, we are trying to uh, apply different positions with the recruiter, and the recruiter is going to submit our resume to their client, and by this way we are inviting for the interview, and this way we are getting the jobs. So this is happening with the uh, uh, client, with the recruiter company, and after getting any offer, they are also asking us to change the rate and reconfirm it. So that is happening also. Most of the recruiter, they are sitting from India, and but when they call us, they are telling that they are from USA, and they are always telling lies with the candidate, I think. And always they ask the candidate to provide their personal documents like visa card, green card, so many personal
Yeah,
things they are asking to provide.
we are getting a call.
Okay, sure.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, Siva.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, so you're sitting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So please share me your real copy and are you comfortable for the on-site, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Please share me your real copy, okay?
Bye.
So this is happening here.
Hello.
That I told you.
We didn't hang up. You continue to talk on that. So this is going to be what our show will be going forward, right? Cross talking and again, See, I just told that guy, right? So I'm in a meeting, I'll talk to you later. And from the same company, you can see
Mhm.
Job description. Can you look me back to the mail or you can call me to the number? It's 4697638678. Thank you.
another girl has left a voicemail from the same company, and probably we can have fun with this time. So it looks like she is sleeping and talking, and just like sleepwalking, she is trying to leave a voicemail, left a voicemail for the namesake.
They are working from bed, not home, right?
Yes, as you said, right? So everybody is kind of calling from India and it's late night for them. Still, they are doing this as a job. So it's an easy one, like from certainly not easier the way that we think, but it is like for them, it's better than going to the office in the daytime. It's staying at home, as you mentioned, right? Staying at bed and uh, calling people and talking to them and sending emails and getting the confirmation from the candidate to get paid is much easier. That's what people try to exploit and see like, okay, this is much easier than doing my full-time job in the day. So that's also part of why this is happening.
I'm going to reset a call.
Yeah, go for it.
Hello.
Hello, can I speak to you?
Yes.
Amas, this is Ashutosh calling from Kanika System. How are you?
Yeah, fine. Thank you.
Yeah, so I just need a response regarding project manager position.
Mm-hmm.
May I know what is your work position?
Ginkrat.
Okay. So have you gone through the job description?
Yes. Okay.
So do you have experience with content management?
Actually, not. I am expert in project management and Scrum Master position.
Okay, actually they are looking for someone having experience with content management.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So, may I know where you are sitting from?
I'm calling.
India. Hello.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. So, which part of India are you from?
From Delhi.
Delhi. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Okay then.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I come across to another requirement, yes, so profile will get back to you.
Yeah. Sure. Sure. Okay. Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Well, right away you proved that, like, and
Yeah.
we just confirmed that they are in India and they are calling from there. And he
Right.
also did. So we are going to get non-stop call, it seems, today. Let's go for it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry.
Hello. Hello, Sri Shankar. This is Kiran calling from JW TechWorks. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you? Tell me.
Fine. Thanks for asking. This call regards we have a job opportunity project manager. Are you available in the market?
Who's the client?
Please, 1 second. Texas Health and Human Service Commission.
Okay, it's a state client. All right. Send me an email.
Yes, yes.
with the pay rate
All these
details.
jobs are sent the job description to your email ID. Do you have a chance to see the email?
Okay, let me check and I'll get back to you. I'll call you back.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. So just imagine, right? So one person getting so many calls for jobs, definitely anyone can get placed. That's what we are offering in our experiment lab. Those who find it difficult to get a job, reach out to us. We will make sure you will get the job on time and the amount you are looking for as well.
That's true. Yeah, you remember one day we asked a recruiter guy that how many calls you handled per day. He told us that more than 100, right?
Yeah, absolutely. That's right.
They are doing this just to placing a candidate to their client. After that, they will get a good commission.
Yeah, it is like kind of a call center job for them, right? So that is where like this becomes legal, right? For them, right? So when we ask them these questions, don't you think like this is illegal? They get confused. What am I doing wrong, right? I'm just being hired by $1 billion company and I have a call center and I go to the office and I sit in a desk and do my job. How does that becomes illegal? That becomes crime. So for them, this is not in any way wrongdoing. So that's where like we will not be able to stop these things. So this is going to be an ongoing thing. It's a different kind of war we are fighting it out. So we just have to be careful on this, like how to handle it.
So from your thought, may I know what should be the real process of hiring? What should the client do to hire people?
Yes, that's a good question, right? Again, every company has big companies. I'm talking about big companies, even for small companies or anyone like who wants to hire the other person, right? You just talk to them and see if they are the right fit for your company and you can work with them, hire them. It has to be that simple, right? I'm simplifying it like so much, but that is not possible for different jobs which has like different requirements, different skill set, right? And basically this has turned into a number game, right? We all know that. That is the reason these bigger companies, they are not able to handle that high volume. These are big projects, big client projects. They are not hiring for their own companies, right? And in their own company model as well, they just don't want like to keep people in the bench, right? They call it as, or in the backlog kind of, the resources not doing anything and sitting idle is not possible. So that's where like on the contract, they hire them people on a specialized skill set who needs some kind of expertise in that particular area, and to hire them, source them, it's a difficult job. So that's where like they are outsourcing it, right? Saying that like, okay, I don't have enough resources to go on all over the place and find the people that we need. And even if they hire them, they have to stick and stay there, right? So that is where like if it is few people, it can be managed. If it is in thousands and in millions, it certainly turns into chaos, right? So that is the reason like why, even just imagine, right, how any crime happens. We have the police, cops are there, the law is there, everything is there, but still how it continues to happen, how does these crimes continue to happen? That's the puzzle, right? Because on the right time, the right people are not there at that point of time to avoid or to stop those things from happening. And the same way in terms of recruitment as well, it has become so complex. So companies are given a free hand, like you do whatever you want, unless it becomes an issue and somebody files a complaint, nobody is going to monitor these companies. And the problem here, it's not just about the practices. Again, each company has to be held accountable for their own practices, right? How they are doing it. And to your question, how should we hire, right? So it's not only just addressing the problem. You are right on asking these questions, right? So what will be our solution, right? What solution are we putting forward, like in this experiment lab? So it's in a small way, right? When we do certain things, we do it in a right way, we can scale those things to more number of people as well and do the same good, right? It's not going to affect, right? If somebody is not skilled, you can train them, keep them on the payroll and work with them to get the job done. So that's how, like, you started your company and you grew the company into a bigger one, right? So why in the process they get lost, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. And I also have the struggle, right? So when we hear these stories, right, and we have seen this, right, in all these projects as well, right, with the state land, with RRC, where Ram did the project, and with Cognizant Intuit project. So everything was going fine. So we have been doing the project, working on whatever they ask us to do, the manager, attending all the meetings without failing, without even skipping a day. But still, just imagine, like, right? So for no reason at all, they just say like, okay, the contract ended, you're fired. They don't even say that like you're fired, right? They just cut us out from the project, and the project still continues and people still working on. So which is the clear indication that things are not being handled in the right way. That's exactly what I was going to play out in the member only content, to see the live project, what exactly is happening in these projects, right? With Bank of America, again, Bank of America, at least some meetings are happening, some works are being done by our teammates, and the project is going on. But we don't know, there is no guarantee that it will continue. At some point, they will say like, oh, we don't need you. Why? In spite of me putting all the hard work and effort, I'm not going to be recognized or not going to be kept on the contract. Then why the hell do I need to work? Same with City Project as well, right? We just started 2 months ago and they just did not include us in any of the project work, just asked us to go through the recordings, try to understand the landscape and project. Again, we understand, right? We have to be appreciative of those things as well. They are giving us enough time. But is that going to be productive? But at the end of the day, right, if they're going to say like after 3 months, oh, we don't need you, then what is the point in me even understanding the project and going through the training, learning all those things? So that is why, like, we just have to expose these things, and we have to share these recordings in our member only platform. The content has to be shown to the public so that they will realize that they make the mistake. If you are hiring somebody else, use them productively, right? Just because you have billions of dollars, you just want to spend some money and show some activity, like number game, that I have hired so many people, and playing this game of burning down this few dollars, and also showing you are hiring so many people and paying so many people. That is what hurts, really hurts, and that is what actually leads us to commit crime, and also various things can be said in this.
Right.
So again, the calls coming in, right? So we just have to focus on that, and also probably, as I said, like we will play out this recordings of the training, and I will share a glimpse of that before we wrap up for today's episode. So not just this one, right? So you can see like it's almost an hour worth of recording, and similarly like it's day 1, day 2, and they had like 5 days of training, and also for project management they have around 20 hours of video recordings. All that has to be familiarized. So those who are looking for a job in city as a project manager, you can get trained from us, and you will get to know more from this. So that's what I wanted to share. Anything else before we end today's show?
Yeah, I think that's enough for today. We will continue of discussing.
All right. Thank you all. Bye for now.
Bye.